Hello guys, I'm doing this video today to show you some team compositions and talk about just a little bit from each one of the heroes that we got. Today I'll talk about the warrior class and here we go. We got Leon. Every time you use 3 blocks, you can use them united or not. He will summon the Holy Sword, dealing physical damage and ignoring armor from the target. It's kinda good. He's very tanky and a good DPS. So many people like him, but the thing with him is he has no synergy at all with anyone. He's like what people call a lonely wolf because he doesn't need anyone, he doesn't activate anyone's passive, so this is Leon. Still, Knight Joan of Arc. It's a support warrior, not that tanky as Alex, that I will talk about later, but he's a nice warrior. Every time you use a block, the leader SP is increased by 30, and he and she, I think it's a she, yeah, it's a she. Then she will take every damage your entire team takes. She will take she will take all the hits for your allies. It's not that good because she's very squishy. So when you use one block, if your team gets nuked, she will die instantly. Almost of the time she will die instantly. So I don't like it. Many people use it with any mages that needs mana recycle or really needs their skills very fast. It's on your own. The special skill, I don't know. I don't know what to use it with, but almost everyone uses this one, Heaven Slash, Transcended, because you got no hits. You become immune to damage when you use the skill Transcended. Absolute Devon Vivian. She's a great warrior. Every time you use a chain tree, you will call the Demon Sword that will deal damage, and the Devil Vivian, will take 50% less damage for 3 seconds. And every time uh, upon an here's written upon enemy attack, which made demon sword is summoned again up to 2 times. So every time she uses a block or a chain tree combo, she will deploy another two skills. So it's a real good damage output. But as Leon, she's a lonely wolf too. I don't know. Most people use Heaven Slash Transcended for almost every Warrior. I don't like. I don't. I'm not. How can I say this? I don't use warriors that much, so I don't know if I can talk if it's good or not. I prefer to use the overflowing determination because of the life steal and damage bonus, but I can make another video about skills another day. Cowardi the Undefeated. She also is a lonely wolf, but she needs too many blocks. So every time you use a chain 3, after Kaori uses a chain 1 or chain 2 skill, she will activate this combo, the Black Moon Slash, dealing 300% of her attack power, and it has 30% of chance of landing a critical hit. And if it lands another critical hit, she will activate more 3 times. How can I say this? She will keep chain comboing if she lands a critical hit. So people recommend to use critical chance and critical damage damage uh, as the options from the weapons. Uzumat again is a lonely wolf. I think almost every warrior is a lonely wolf, from exception for those who are supports. But she's like Hikari, but I think he only deals damage to a single unit, a single enemy unit. So I don't think he's viable. So I don't know. Maybe he can do the front line for PVE in the stages, but it's up for you guys, né? So every fourth attack, normal attack, the next strike deals physical damage equal to 240% of the hero's attack power. When you use a Chantry, he will get a bonus buff that gives 35% attack speed increased. And any attacks excluding special blocks, so no blocks, only attack normal attacks, will do extra neutral damage equal to 75% of the hero's attack power. So he isn't like Hikari that you can make a second DPS. I think he needs to be the main DPS because he needs his blocks, he needs his chain tree, so he can really show his true power. Like Hikari needs her buffs to deploy two tornadoes. But I think he's good. I only have him at 5 stars maybe. When I got him to 6, I can talk more about him. Psychic Isabel, she's very good. She has a great synergy with Yewodong because every time any ally uses a chain tree skills and psychic Isabel uses any block, she will instant proc a chain 2 and a chain 3 immediately. So she dashes forward and do her combo, a chain 2, then after that a chain 3 immediately activated. And if during this the while she's doing the combo, if you use any block from any ally, she will activate a chain 3. It's not only while she's doing the combo, you have a little time before after the combo is finished. If you use any block, she will still combo, she will still proc again her passive. So basically you need chain 3 constantly and her blocks. So Yewodongi is a great option to use with her. Or Himiko. Maybe Himiko is good, but Himiko doesn't makes blocks for everyone. Only procs chain 3. So it's up to you guys. I don't have Himiko also. Susano is also a support warrior that shreds armor, equal to 100% of his attack power. So if you have a Max Susano, he has 719 attack power. My Susano with this weapon, it's kinda good. He does 70, 150 attack power. He's kinda good because if you shred that amount of armor, you basically will reduce to zero the armor of the enemy. So he's very good. Let's come back again here. Okay. Monte Cristo. So I can even read this, but Sonic Sword activates when an ally uses a block after an ally uses a chain tree. So every time an ally uses a chain tree, let me see this again. Sonic Sword activates when an ally uses a block after an ally. So every time your ally uses a block after another ally uses another, or I think maybe the same, uses a chain 3 skill, Monte Cristo will activate the ultimate wind sword, dealing 300 attack power plus 100% of the enemy's attack power. This is very good to counter like sneak teams on PvP or Lilith. It's up to you. And every time this is activated, the hero's evasion increases by 50% for 3 seconds. So makes him a good frontliner. But he can't, because of the evasion, maybe he can get tanky. But without the evasion, this really sucks. He doesn't have a great attack power, or yeah, I don't know, almost 1,000. But he's very, very squishy. Look at the HP, it's very squishy, but he needs Chain 3 to be to proc his passive, like almost passives in this game. Devil Slayer Abel. Abel. The thing with him is that he reflects any damage he takes for 1 second after the Winds of Vengeance. That is it's his skill. 150% of all damage is reflected back at the enemy, and for the next 2 seconds after that 1 second, that is an after the you activate the his block, he will reflect back 75% of all damage as neutral damage. So basically, he is a mirror. That's the point. He doesn't do by himself any damage. If you are going against a healer team, I think he won't do any damage. It's not like Thor that auto attacks can proc his passive, and still that he calls down the thunder from the Olympus or not, whatever. And when this is triggered, it heals the character for 10% of the hero's attack power and increases the hero's attack power by 30% for 5 seconds. So, I don't know. I don't have him. I don't know what I can say about him. But it's very rare to see him in PvP. I don't know if he doesn't have a good composition yet. I don't know if he will get he worked, but let me. Sorry, I had a little problem here, but it's solved. And the last one, Captain B Swording. Most people read this his passive and thinks, "Oh my God, he's so good," but actually, that it's not that good because if you're using a warrior in your on your team, or the warrior is the main support. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry again. I had a problem here, but it's okay. Swording, every time he uses his block, he will heal 5% of his maximum health. And if an ally uses any chain tree, he will activate again the with the power of almost a chain tree, but not a chain tree because it does more damage than the chain tree. But I don't know. I don't know if he will heal from the passive. I think he will heal, but he's not that good. Warriors are very squishy. He doesn't have resistance at all. You can see here 46. It's very low. Any Lilith or Mondrian or Archon will melt him down. Any warrior. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoy, and sorry for my bad English and sorry for the interruptions in this episode. Thank you. See you next time with the Paladins heroes. Bye bye.